am I really my voice recording? I assume so. Hey y'all, Tush here. Wanted to talk to you a little bit because I feel really guilty because I think I've made all of you worry unnecessarily. I was unclear in my last video, the one that I did that was a little photo and film montage about having to go to my oncologist the other day, and I wanted to clear things up a little bit. I know some of you, haven't been with me for the full ride here, and you may not know that 3 years ago I had cancer and I had major surgery to remove it and to remove some organs anyway, and then had to follow it up with 4 months of radiation, daily radiation treatments. And it was a bit of a ride, and then even after that I was sick with colds and flus and things because my immune system was so knocked down. For about a year I had colds and flus almost constantly. After that I've been pretty good. When you go through cancer, you have to go back to your oncologist it's like once a month for a while, and then every 3 months, and then every 6 months, and then once a year, and then for like 5 years. It's a long process. You got to really keep an eye on it because things have a tendency of coming back. I'm finally to the point now where I'm going in once every 6 months, twice a year. And it makes me a little nervous because when I was going in every 3 months, I was getting abnormal cells showing up in my tests. But it was not enough. It was like right next to normal. It was just over the line a little bit into the abnormal region. And sometimes I would get test results back and it would be completely clear. And then they'd come back. And so the doctor called for a special biopsy a month or so ago. It was very painful and very unpleasant, but I went and did it. And the test results showed that that the cells had there were enough abnormal cells in there that it was something to be a little worried about. I think it's called a dysplasia. It was a minor dysplasia. And the doctor explained to me, you have normal, you have full-blown cancer, and in between it's like all these little definitions, these different amounts of this dysplasia. And I'm, kind of over here, nearer to normal than to cancer, but it's close enough that my doctor and I agreed that those places needed to be removed. This is going to be under a general anesthetic, I can't ever say it. They're going to knock my ass out. It's going to be done at the hospital. It's going to be laser surgery. It's not going to be invasive. They won't be having to really cut me open. It's not going to be a 10-inch gash like I had for the other surgery. It's going to be a lot more minor. And I will be released the same day as long as there's no complications. I didn't mean to make you guys think that it was going to be some kind of major surgery or that I was, dying or anything, because I'm not, as far as I know. And I appreciate all of the well wishes. I really do. And it's funny to me because some of you people I've never heard from before, you crawled out of the woodwork. You may have been watching my videos all along, but you never commented before. I appreciate it. I really do. It shows that you care about me and that somehow through this thing you've grown attached to me in some way, and I do appreciate that very much. Comment on my other videos too, though. Let me get to know you a little bit. Don't hide. So as much as I appreciate everything, and I do need the support because it's still kind of scary, it's upsetting, and that day in particular I was in a strange mood. It was a beautiful autumn day. Gray skies looked like slate, and gorgeous trees and leaves blowing everywhere, as you saw, but it was kind of weird too and unhappy. I ended up sitting in that doctor's office waiting to talk to him for an hour and a half. A great deal of it sitting back there in the room, in the exam room, just nothing to do. I read 2 magazines front to back. So bored, so I got out my cell phone and started taking pictures around in the room. And I was scared. It was a long time to leave me waiting, sitting there wondering what he was going to tell me, if I was going to have to be cut open again, if I was, going to have to undergo radiation again. He's a very nice doctor. I'm not going to diss the man. Very nice staff there and everything. They're always very sweet to me, but I was a little a little unhappy. I'm just sitting there. I actually took the picture of the stirrups where your feet go, you know, for women's exams, and I sent it to my sister and to Kendra, my friend Kendra, on here. And I can't think of Evil Pink, but I think she has letters or numbers in there too. But I sent them. I sent that picture to both of them and said, "Guess where I am." They thought it was funny. Luckily, you know, I have a bit of gallows humor going on. I have to. But it was a moody day for me, and I felt very moody. And I think Tommy X Straight Angel X, I think his song helped to make the video seem probably really sadder than it was intended. But I was having kind of a sad day. I was just I don't know, smarting over a few things. One of them being, God, I've got to deal with this cancer issue again. I'm going to have to go in and do this whole, you know, do some kind of surgery and be in the hospital again, even though it's just for a day. It's still blah. So, yeah, don't anybody think that they're going to have to be sending flowers to my funeral or anything, because that's just not the case. Going to go get it taken care of. I was supposed to go in this morning for my pre-surgery testing and then go get the surgery Monday, like I said at the end of the video. But due to circumstances that I'm not going to go into, things have changed, plans have changed, and I'm going to actually end up having it done, having the surgery done on the 10th of December. So, and I don't know whether to be relieved or be worried, because that gives me just that much more time for the cells to multiply and maybe grow into something. But I trust my doctor implicitly, and if he thinks it's okay to go that long, then I'm sure it is. And if he gets in there and finds something that's nastier than what we expected, he'll take care of it. So just keep your fingers crossed for me. I've got a few more weeks to go, and then hopefully once that procedure is done, I'll be free and clear and can start getting normal test results again and not have to worry about it anymore, because it's been a couple of years of abnormal test results, really. It's probably been a year and a half. And it makes me go every day being worried. So, yeah, the surgery will be a good thing. It will hopefully give me a clean slate again. So that's it. Don't worry about me, but thank you very, very much for doing so, and for all the nice comments and everything. I do appreciate it. And a few of you enjoyed the artistry of the video, and I'm very glad of that, because I did try to make it a little work of art in and of itself. So, anyhow, that's all that I have to say for now. Thank you, everybody. Mwah.